Thanks to our awesome sponsors for making the GSL possible. Down here at the bottom of the map, Daybreak, we have our red Zerg player from the team MVP. Needs to win this game to keep himself alive in this series. He is
MVP Monster.
There he is. A monster. He's not so scary.
He's not that scary.
No.
That attack, though, was pretty scary.
It was. Up here at the top of the map is...
Stay curious.
Both our players going for 10 pools here.
Yep. Look at that guy. Methodical. Cold. Lethal.
He is, man. He's like, I'm going to 10 pool this guy.
Yep. He doesn't have the eye of the tiger, he's got the eye of the great white shark.
Look at that art, I like that.
Yeah, it's upside down now.
Yeah, you put it upside down after
it's
you
like it
wrote
takes
a
me
second
long
message.
enough to read Hangul anyway. Why would they do this to me? Alright, so yeah, like you mentioned, man, both these guys going for a 10 pool.
And both going for that extractor trick as well to get that extra unit out.
Yep.
And there we go. Probably both going to make 6 lings. They're both just sitting there waiting for it. Monsters pool a little bit ahead.
Nope.
They're going to meet each other in the middle of the map and then fight each other.
It's going to be like West Side Story. The Zerglings are going to start like snapping at each other. It's a musical reference. We talked last night about how you don't get musical references, but that's okay. I don't blame you. It's okay. So from now on, no 7 brides for 7 brothers, no King and I, no State Fair, no South Pacific, no Gone with the Wind. None of it.
Okay.
Yep. No Music Man.
I'm okay with that.
No Pirates of Penzance, although some would claim that's an operetta, not a musical.
I watched Grease. I watched Sound of Music.
There you go.
I saw Spam a lot.
Oh yeah, that qualifies. Absolutely. Well, the Zerglings actually
Yeah, they missed each other, so this is kind of funny how this is going to turn out, guys.
Yep.
Nice positioning by the spawning pool for Monster. Curious, on the other hand, not the best positioning on his, but looks like it doesn't really matter.
Yep. Zerglings are still going to get in there, might be able to focus down just a
Oh,
couple
look at that
rounds.
micro.
Wow.
That drone got away.
It did. Escape drone. Oh,
Wow.
man. Both of these guys are just so good.
That spawning pool positioning is really nice. I like that.
Yeah. Well, it's something that I'm surprised a lot more Zerg players don't do is, you know, if you're going to make a building in a ZVZ, why not make it something that protects your mineral line a little bit more, you know? Yeah. Some Zerglings coming into Curious's base, kind of check things out. Maybe focus down a drone. We'll have to see how good Curious's micro is, see if you can keep him alive.
Oh, he's going to get trapped, perhaps.
Oh. It's like those drones are trying to steal third base.
The Queen's like just has her urge to hit that perfect inject. She's like, I'm about to kill the last link. She's like, wait a second.
No.
She injects it.
Yeah, man.
She's addicted to those, man.
Inject for life, yo. She's got a t-shirt or something. Or like a cricket baseball cap that says it. Baneling Nest again for Monster, so.
And Hatchery again for Curious.
Alright. Overlords are talking about, they're like, that last game was intense. And the other Overlord's like, yeah, I'm glad we didn't have to participate.
Yeah, both players having an Overlord hanging out with each other on each side of the map.
Oh,
Ooh, this
Nest.
time he's got the economy to just make his own defensive Baneling Nest.
Yeah, that's a little bit more common. You usually do see the expanding Zerg like to get a Baneling Nest as well. Just didn't get the opportunity last game.
Both players slowly droning up. Right now, Monster at 20, Curious at 18.
Yep. At 18 because he just made a Spine Crawler. Was it 19?
Yeah.
And Monster barely missing an opportunity there to kind of pin the Zerglings and Curious in.
Yeah,
And
these Banelings are being focused down actually in the middle of the map as well.
oh, wow. Yeah, we're not seeing it right now, but some Banelings getting taken out by Monster. Nope.
I like this
Just have a
Curious just constantly putting pressure on
Yeah.
the Monster's main base.
Well, you know, and he's doing this a little bit differently than last game. He didn't really have the opportunity to do this, but that is a lot of Speedlings for Monster. There's Banelings coming with this as well. A couple of them anyway.
Oh no!
Whoa!
That was close.
Oh, only one Baneling. A couple more in production there. 4 more on the way. Oh, look at that. Curious with the Ninja Banelings.
There is a Queen well positioned though.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, look at that, targeting down the eggs. I
Here
like
they
that.
come.
Don't know if these aren't going to do a whole lot. What is it, Baneling
Almost
doing?
getting that queen.
A lot of Zerglings still for Curious. Oh, he's got to be careful.
Yeah, he just, whoa!
Whoa, so all the Banelings get taken out here, and it looks like the Queen's going down again, too. Monster getting in the base with those Zerglings, and Curious does need to really concentrate here. Looks like he's got enough to defend, though. Should
Yeah,
be
I think he'll be fine. He's actually going to move his spine down to the low ground now. Again, a risky move, but something that is going to be, it's going to pay off for him in the long run.
ZVZ is definitely one of those matchups where you can't be afraid of taking risks.
Oh my god.
But that wasn't what I had in mind. Oh, man. Oh, that. I think I had my first heart attack of the night. Jeez.
Well, we might have another one here.
Oh, those are going to finish right now.
Those are both going to finish.
Oh,
my god.
Yeah, that's the danger of attacking those morphing Banelings like that. You never know exactly when they're going to finish.
Yeah, you should attack with 3 or something like that at the most.
Yeah, man, I mean, if it's really going to take that long for him to hatch, you're going to kill him with like 3 Zerglings anyway, so just chill out.
Curious has actually been doing a good job detonating his Banelings manually.
Yeah, which is something that I've been waiting to see Zerg players do for a long time. I'm glad we're finally starting to see that.
Does Queen May get focused down?
Oh, she's so low on life.
I like that assassin mission that Curious kind of went for after he saw the Queen went down to like 6 hit points earlier. He was like, well, if I can send 4 Zerglings in, I might get her.
It's like sends in the Zergling A-team. He's like, if you can find them, you can hire them. But they're burrowed, so it's really hard to find them sometimes. Zergling A-team. Oh, a lot of Banelings moving across the map here for Curious. And if Monster doesn't see this coming for a while, he could take some damage from this. He's going to have some quick reactions. He's got enough Banelings, though, at home to defend. I think he's going to be just fine. We'll see, though. Here they come. Oh, look at that. Curious sending him in 2x2. Brilliant move there. Not losing too many of those. And
some Banelings still alive here.
Yep, Baneling's getting into the main.
The Queen's going to get taken out.
Yes, she is. Oh, and the Baneling's getting into the middle line.
Oh, if he can trap some of those units.
Oh, man, that would have been a good opportunity to manually detonate, but he didn't do it. The Banelings are like, oh, it all looks so good.
What do I kill?
All right, decides to take out 3 drones. Not a bad decision there, but it's like the Banelings were at a drone buffet. They were like, it all looks so good. I can't decide. But look at this. Curious under a little bit of pressure from Monster as well, but not having any trouble at all defending that. A couple more Zerglings from Curious come in to try to do some damage, and a Spire on the way. They do see that. That's huge that Curious spotted that.
Yeah, that is
he going to
pretty big.
respond?
I mean, this is becoming more common because of these types of games that we're running into.
Oh,
Evolution Chamber on the way, but he does not have a lair on the way at all.
Look at this. Look at the amount of Zerglings coming across the map from Curious. He's like, I know what the response to Spire is. It's just
30,
to kill you.
31 Zerglings to 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ask C3PO the odds on that, man.
Never tell me the odds. All right. Oh, man. Drone's off the line. He's
oh, my God.
Whoa! Oh, the humanity.
And the Zerglings remain.
Yep.
Oh! That was so close.
Oh,
if he had manually detonated that, imagine the carnage.
Yeah. Look at this. I think Monster's going to be GG'd, and that is it. Startail Curious, Stone Cold Killer Zerg, taking down his opponent in a very exciting series. 2-0. That was actually one of the more entertaining ZVZs I've seen in a long time.
I would say so, man. That was awesome. Monster.
You can see the disappointment.
Yeah, you know, I'm absolutely certain that Monster feels the same way as everyone went to that prediction page, man. He's like, I'm playing against Curious. He's like, what should I do? Should I do all-ins? I'm going to 10 pool.
I don't know what you do against Curious if you're doing ZVZ. I mean, I'd love to see Nesty in his prime against Curious. That'd be a fun match.
I mean, so, for example, Monster's like, well, I'm going to 10 pool. And then he gets there and he's like, oh, he 10 pool. And he's like, and then he has to play the game where he's like, do I just go for a 1-base all-in again? Or should I try to play a macro game against Curious, who does really well in ZVZ?
Yeah.
Tough decision to make.
Yeah. And ZVZ,
it's volatile.
Glad I don't have to play it very often.
No, I don't have to play that ever, man.
Yep.
I picked my race.
I've got my Zerg account, but I don't run into too many ZVZs, thankfully. So, yeah. But it's, wow, that was a much I gotta say, sometimes, you have, like you mentioned, sometimes there's series where you go into it and you're like, well, this could be good, but it's probably gonna be, your standard ZVZ. Sometimes they aren't all that exciting, but that series delivered. It was an exciting series.
It was like,
I liked it.
I thought it was gonna be a curious SmackDown, but it was like a curious having to
Wolf,
what?
look behind us. Do you know what that is?
Oh my God!
It's the Emperor.
It's the Emperor.
Slayer's boxer.
I'm like, I need more men. I'm sorry.
We'll have a secret little military conference. I'm like, I can't afford to give you any more. You've wasted them all. You keep running them into Banelings. We're going to take a 10-minute break, guys. Don't go anywhere. We're going to come back with some awesome GSL action here at Code A.